So it's the first game of the 2022-23 season, so it's the first opportunity also for fans to predict the final outcome with prediction for final score and name of the first scorer. So we're going to be going around talking to a few of the fans, including hopefully some from the visitors today, Brightlingsea Regent. Hi Malcolm, thanks for coming down today. How was your journey down from Brightlingsea?
Yeah, it was fine, yeah. The minibus driver was fantastic. Took 2.5 hours in total. When we got stuck in traffic, then it became a furnace. But while we was moving, but no, we got here and it's all good, and we were really excited for the first game of the season.
Well, you're used to a few long journeys from where you are, aren't you?
Well, we are out on the limb a little bit. Yeah. But I think we'd still rather this division, and they was going to push us with Baldenheim. We might have had to go Tamworth and places like that in the South Central. So yeah, it is what it is. We're out on the limb, but
well, we're glad to see you here today. First thing I've got to ask you is, I don't know if you've seen, but there are quite a few predictions saying that Brightlingsea are going to finish bottom of this league this year. What do you think of those?
Well, I think that's inspiration at the end of the day. I mean, there is, I think, to be fair, I think everyone knows where we're at, but so I sort of understand the predictions in a way, but at the end of it, we've had 2 COVID infected seasons, but we've been here now for 6 years, so we're obviously doing something right, and it is a struggle, but no, we're quite optimistic with this season, to be fair, with the new management and the spirit that he brings to the side. Okay. So yeah.
Well, like Carshalton, you've got quite a few new players. Anyone stood out for you in pre-season?
Well, the supporters club we've all chipped in, and we've sponsored the new striker, the number 10, Ollie Sotti-Yimbo. Okay. He's got a few in pre-season, so yeah, we're quite looking forward to cheering his name, okay, and releasing the new song we got for him today.
All right, we'll look forward to hearing that then. Okay, well, let's get down to business. What do you reckon then final score and first scorer today?
Well, on Twitter, I did predict 2-0 to us today.
Okay, well, are you going to stick with that?
Probably too optimistic, to be fair, but I'm going to stick with it. Because I think the guys are going to be really, really up for it.
Okay, and are we going for Ollie to score the first goal?
No, I'm going for Zach Littlejohn to get the first one.
Okay.
Well, from a header.
All right, well, it's good to see you down here and enjoy the game.
All right, no worries.
Robins fans may recognise Paul, a regular on call it last season. How's your summer been, first off, Paul?
New job. Yeah, pretty good. Okay. Yeah, so far.
Okay. Yeah. And what have you made then of the new Robins squad this season? Have you been down to some of the pre-season games?
I've been down to a couple of them. I'll leave my judgment for later. I'll see what they're like today.
Yeah. I think I described them in the preview as work in progress. Do you think that's fair enough?
Yeah, very work in progress. Yeah, okay. But yeah, there's some plus points. So
any of the new players that have stood out to you that you sort of you think have got more to offer than?
I think Bradley. I think if he played in centre midfield, I think he could be the playmaker that. And the lad they brought on last week, with the bandana.
Vance Bowler, yeah.
Yeah, he's got some real pace. Why he started on the bench, I do not know.
Okay.
But the game changed when Bradley moved into midfield and they brought him on. So yeah, pretty good.
So what are we going for today then? New team, first day of the season. What are we going for? Score and final scorer.
I'm going for a 1-1 draw.
Okay. And who's going to score first?
I think they will.
All right. You got any names? Because
I think that whoever their main striker is, they're number 9.
All right. We'll go with their number 9 then.
Number 9.
Whoever that is.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So I've got Robin Superfan, AJ with me. First day of the season. How are we feeling, AJ? Optimistic?
Yes. Very optimistic. Like I said earlier, I've missed the last 2 friendlies, so I'm still bouncing on the 1-1 draw we got against Hampton and Richmond in the friendly. But yeah, the season's starting properly. I've been really looking forward to this and really to show, against a competitive game, see how good we really can be.
What do we think then today? What are you going to go for? Final score and first scorer?
Final score. I think Carshalton will have enough to do it today. I think we're going to win 2-0, and. Because I'm still learning the team, I'm going to go for Tommy Bradford, the easy option to be our goal scorer today.
All right, AJ. Well, enjoy the game. Good to see you. Another familiar face here to Robins fans from last season's Call It, Ben, who's been out coaching the youth teams for, 4 hours you said this morning?
Got here at 8:30, finished at 1, so about 4.5 hours, yeah.
Warm enough for you?
Yeah, it was pretty grim, but we got through it, so fair play. Don't know how the kids did it, but they were really good, so yeah, it was good.
All right, so I guess the weather conditions might affect today's game, but what have you made of the new squad what you've seen of it so far?
Yeah, pretty interesting. I think we've signed some good players. Obviously, there's a big turnovers. Hopefully, we can gel, but I'm pretty confident. I think we'll have a decent season.
Okay. So, how are you hoping things turn out today, score-wise, and first scorer?
First score, I'm going to go Tommy Bradford, and I think we're going to win 3-1.
Okay. All right, Ben. Well, enjoy the rest of that drink that you've earned.
Oh, yeah, I will. Thank you. Good to see you.
Another recognisable face from last season on Call It, John. How's your summer been, John?
Pretty good. Yeah, must admit it's been pretty good.
Enjoying the warm weather, including today?
Yeah, love it. Till Monday.
Okay, and have you been to some of the pre-season games?
I've been to them all.
Okay, and what do you make of the new look team?
Well, they weren't very good last Saturday.
Okay.
No, they were pretty poor, I thought. Should have beaten them, but on paper, but who knows?
Okay. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's been a bit of a mixed bag of results. I think we've got to admit that.
When you've got trialists in, it's a bit awkward. But hopefully today you'll settle the team and know really what he wants for the season. So we'll see.
And any players that you've seen that you particularly like the look of so far?
I think Iffy Allen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's starting today. So are you going to go for him as first scorer or some?
I reckon it'll be a 2-2 draw, and Iffy will score.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Well, good. Yeah. All right. Good to see you again, John.
Yeah,
cheers.
Take care.
Enjoy the game.
I will do.
Going for the old favourites again today. So we've got John and Tommy. Successful Call It predictors last season. So hopefully you can continue that run. But obviously it's virtually a brand new team this season. So how do you think it's looking so far?
I think they've been looking good. The squad was coming together. Got quite a big squad this year. So yeah. They look good in the pre-season games. Just hopefully they can gel in the final third. And
Tommy, you got any favourite players amongst the new team?
Yes.
Who's your favourite player?
Tom Beer.
Tom Beer. Okay, yeah. Good choice. Good choice. So
playing his football FIFA 2016 with Tom Beer in it.
Oh really? Oh okay. All right, fair enough. Okay. Anyway, so let's get down to business. What do we think? Final score and first score. Are you in charge of this, Tommy? Go on then.
3-2.
3-2. What to Carshalton? Yeah. And who's going to score first? Do you reckon?
Tom Beer.
Okay. Go on, Tom. All right. Enjoy the game, guys. Cheers. So I've stopped Michael, and is this your son, Lucas? Yes. Yeah. So Lucas, as they're entering the ground, thanks for coming down.
Right,
been to any of the pre-season games?
We was at # last week. Good game. Unfortunate about the result, but pre-season, isn't it?
Yeah.
Season starts today.
Okay, so lots of new players, but I understand you might be going for one of the old school players as first scorer. Is that right?
Yeah, I think Tom would get the goal. He's been here a while now. He knows the league. He knows what we're about, and I fancy him to get the first goal.
Okay, and I think Lucas is going to give us a go at the final score. So what are we thinking then, Lucas?
I'm thinking 2-1 Carshalton.
Okay, all right, we'll enjoy the game. Thanks for coming down, guys. All right, so I've joined Billy here next to the pitch before the game, taking advantage of a bit of shade here.
Oh yeah, got to hide in this today, eh?
Bit of a warm one to a game of football today, isn't it?
Oh yeah, just a little bit. I'm surprised they didn't move it forward like they did with one of the pre-season, but well, what can you do?
And have you been down to any of the pre-season games?
Came down to the first two. Unfortunately missed the rest of them that were at home, but what can you do, huh?
Okay, well obviously there have probably been some additions since then. So how familiar with the squad are you now?
Tommy Bradford, that's about it at the moment. Okay. But with our new goalkeeper who's come from Met Police, I can't remember his name, but funnily enough, someone I work with actually trains him on Mondays. So I've heard a lot of very, very good things during the first two games of pre-season. All I've heard is his voice, which is absolutely brilliant. Need a bit of a voice at the back this year, so fingers crossed.
So given you're still getting to know the squad, are we going for Tommy as first scorer?
Oh yeah, Tommy first scorer.
Okay. And what do we think final score then?
Up 3-0.
All right. Going optimistic. Like to hear it. All right, enjoy the game, Billy. Cheers.
Take care.
So I've joined Derek here, enjoying a drink before the game. Bit warm today for a game of football, but you're getting yourself hydrated beforehand, I see.
Of course.
Good man.
It's one of them days where you've got to have a drink.
And have you seen much of the new squad? Obviously, it's a very new look team.
No, it's a whole new look team from last year, isn't it? So, but I reckon it's going to be a 2-0.
To Carshalton.
Yep. Yeah.
And do you know? Have you got any idea then who's going to score first?
No, I haven't.
I need a name really. So.
Number 10.
Tommy Bradford. Yeah.
That's the one.
One of the carryovers from last season. So yeah. All right, Derek. Well, enjoy the game and enjoy the rest of your pint there.
Thank you very much. All right.